another G.I. Joe toy review and keeping up with the 90s on 9 uh, theme of this month. Since it is the 9th month, we will be looking at the 1993 KEEL-HAUL version 2. This was the only version of this KEEL-HAUL. There were only 2 versions in the vintage line, as far as I could tell. Yet we didn't see another one until 2014. So this was it for the vintage KEEL-HAUL. I do remember seeing this one at Walmart, and I was not really impressed with it. I liked KEEL-HAUL in the cartoon. I wanted the original action figure, but it came with the USS flag, which my parents made abundantly clear that they would not buy that for me, given the size of it and the relative expense of that vehicle slash play set. So this was the version of KEEL-HAUL that most people got. So he was released as a part of the 12th series. He was numbered, the 12th series was numbered 1 through 36. He was number 21, and he was discontinued in 1994. And that's when the vintage line ended. He came with quite a few accessories, of course. And the original retail price on this was $2.39. I do have this one carded, as you can see in the photograph at the thumbnail, I should say, for the video. This is a pretty interesting character now that I am looking at him a lot more. There was a variant on him. There was an emblem on his jacket. One was really big and the other one was small, which is basically went across the top of his shoulders. And that one is a little bit harder to come by. So that is the variant that collectors are searching for the most. So I'm not sure which variant this one is. Fingers crossed that it's the smaller one, but my luck just isn't like that. So anyway, let me pull up some pictures of that for you real quick so we can get a look at them and see what those variants look like. So let's pull that up. All right, so as you can see, it is a very small emblem just right above the peg hole, or the hole on his back. For the screw hole is the word I was groping for. This one is carded, so toys are made to be played with. And let's go ahead and crack this guy open and see what we have here. All right, let's do this. Okay, so here he is, carded. Let's go ahead and take a look at the card back here real quick. You can see all the figures that were available at the time. Wild Bill's pretty cool. I'm chasing after him right now. I have both versions of General Flag, so we'll be reviewing those. And there's the introduction for Battle Corps and Armor Tech and the Mega Marines. And here is his file card. So we'll go ahead and read that right now. His codename KEEL-HAUL. He is an admiral. His file name is Colby Everett P. Serial number 0672384202, primary military specialty. Naval Command General Staff, Secondary Military Specialty Pilot. Birthplace, Charlottesville, Virginia. He is a grade 09, which is a 3-star vice admiral, so he is pretty high up there. Not real familiar with naval rank, but I'm sure that's equivalent to a 3-star general. It reads here in a quote, "I don't know which is better, commanding an aircraft carrier or flying jets. That's why I do both." Middle paragraph reads, "Keel-HAUL became a legend flying Phantom F4s, but his career really took off when, I guess it's supposed to be a joke since it's in quotations, when he became the first aircraft carrier captain to double as a fighter pilot. His career had come under massive Cobra attack, and his carrier, had come under massive Cobra attack, and he needed to get more planes in the air if the ship and its crew was to survive. Since there were no more pilots available, Keel-HAUL jumped into a Ghost Striker X-16 jet and roared off the flight deck with all the guns blazing. With added firepower and inspiration he brought to the skies, the Joes won the battle minutes later. According to Keel-HAUL, no enemy is too great a threat that a few air-to-ground heat-seeking missiles won't cure." Oh, isn't that nice? Okay. So, looking at his picture, you could see, get that in closer, a nice emblem there for Ghost Strikers. So you can have him co-pilot the Ghost Striker if you did have one. Of course, he's wearing his admiral's cap and firing a machine gun and holding his missile launcher all at the same time. Since this is Battle Corps, it's a missile launcher action figure. So let's go ahead and open this dude up and see what there is to see. Oh, looks like there's a little, better be careful, I want to cut that part. Looks like there's a little leaflet that comes with this. And if you guys look for those on eBay, you know they're selling for a fair amount of money. About $3.50 each, these little leaflets cost you. So let's go ahead and take a look at that real quick since it already came with them. So here's some pre-order, some mail order stuff right here. Very nice looking Budo. Here's the Ninja Viper. And mail away version of Deep Six. I've never seen that one before. That's pretty cool. $3.95 with 1 flag point. There's a General Hawk with a supersonic backpack, $8.95 and 2 flag points. Ninja Viper, $3.95. The Cobra Wolf, $7.95 and 2 flag points. You could get the Hovercraft for $29.95 and 5 flag points. And here on the back is a carrying case and some cards and a dog tag. And there's the order form right there. Pretty cool. I am going to hold on to that, most certainly. So let's look at Keel-HAUL here. Oh, very nice. Decked out in this blue coat. He has all of his command ribbons here on his chest in gold paint. He has his flight wings, wearing his dog tags, shirt unbuttoned, nice brown shirt. His admiral's cap. I've seen a few of these online where the bill of the cap is broken, so I'm assuming that it's gotten pretty fragile over the years. Wearing his green pants, bellows pockets on each side. He has a gun done up in brown, his sidearm there down on his leg holster. Nice little gold buckle. Black boots. Yes, I am intentionally dragging this out before I flip them over, see what variant we have on the back there. Black combat boots with his trousers bloused into there. Wearing gloves, and it is the large version, but that is very nice. Look at that, reads Ghost Striker. Very nice patch on the back. That would be also pilots back in World War II would sew what was called a blood chit, either on the back of their coat or on the inside, written in several different languages, saying that I'm an American pilot, and if you find me wounded or whatnot, turn me over to the first U.S. base you come to and you will receive a reward. So that would be kind of like a blood chit in a way, but not necessarily with this, but that's what one would have looked like. So let's take a look at his accessories here. Cut them right off the weapons tree with my special suture scissors I talked about last week. His figure stand, 2 missiles, this machine gun right here. This one came with Cloudburst from the Air Commandos. I reviewed him a long time ago. We'll just take a look at all these, well, after I get them all snipped off. This is the same gun that came with the figure last week that we reviewed. That was severely overused in the toy line. Some of these things, it's got to be really annoying because it was the same weapons over and over again. So again, looking at it, pretty hefty looking weapon. A lot of detail on it. I'm assuming this is some sort of a MP5 with a collapsible stock, with a silencer on the front, a stick magazine. He came with this really big knife, not necessary for this figure. It didn't really seem like they matched up accessories well with some of these figures. Some of it just doesn't make sense. His missile launcher, very cool, done up in this caramel color. I'm assuming this is a machine gun of sorts. He is to hold it. Pardon me. It is to be held with his arm through the slot here and onto the hand grip, but I'm not going to force it on him. But nice detail on there. You can see the direction that the missile's supposed to go in. This time it's bevel side down. Pop it in there and fire. That one has, let me put a little dent. That one has a nice spring to it, but very good looking figure. Let's just take another look at this guy. I like the color palette on him. They didn't go really funky with him. The green pants especially are really nice. It really accents well with his blue jacket and the brown shirt. This all meshes together very nicely. Uh, they did well with his face. This is the KEEL-HAUL that we all know and love. I'm sure he looks like the original, but that's one figure I am certainly not to get, just giving the price of him. He is really quite expensive. Well, great looking figure altogether. Let me adjust the camera here. Uh, Pardon me for all that. Very good looking figure. I'm really quite impressed with him. The accessories, nah, not so keen on. The knife and this really bulky laser rifle. I would have just been happy if he would have come with a pistol and this little submachine gun and the rocket launcher. That's all he really needed. Doesn't need all those other two accessories. It's just a little much, but that was Battle Corps for you. They gave you a bunch of stuff. So for those of you who are just joining, thank you for tuning in, and thank you very much to my new subscribers. I really appreciate you guys for taking a chance with me and subscribing to my channel. That makes me feel good. It is truly humbling when I see my numbers go up, that you find my material and find me entertaining enough to watch this channel. So I do this segment, Byron's Gripes, which we'll be getting into in a second, as a way of entertainment. Also a way to let you know what to expect as far as prices go. I use eBay just for a reference. I don't do it to pick on eBay. I don't pick on the sellers. The prices, though, do get a little bit of criticism. Those are quite expensive, hence the word or the name of the segment being Byron's Gripes. It gets pretty irritating at times with these prices, but I understand that folks need to make money, and a lot of folks make a living off of eBay. So I get it. You know, it's supply and demand, all of that good stuff. But before I forget, again, the term keel-haul, it's a nautical term, of course. The hull of the ship are the walls, and the keel is the bottom of the ship. It's also a form of punishment that pirates used at one time. What they would do was take a person that was to be punished, tie their hands up over their head and their feet, either take them to the bow or the stern of the ship, the front or back, and throw them over, and two people would hold the rope and they would drag them under the ship and run them up one side and run them back the other, depending on the severity of the punishment, how many strokes they got. The people usually died, they drowned. If they didn't drown, if they were lucky enough, the barnacles on the bottom of the ship ripped their flesh. That was the punishment. And they usually died from that that trauma to their body. So yeah, it was a very cruel punishment. So when you hear somebody in a movie say, "I will have you keel-hauled," that's what that means. So looking at keel-haul, just by himself, no accessories at all, $16.95. I will put that up with deal of the day. It has free shipping. Here's another one. It says small variant, small logo. No, it's the bigger logo. And this one, the brim of his cap is broken. $14.99 for that. Giving the damage on that, I wouldn't pay that much for it. But you could buy a replacement head if you could find one. Here's another one. No accessories, $25. That's a bit expensive. Here's another one that comes with just the two guns, $35.99. That's reduced from $39.99, and he wants $5.99 in shipping, which is about standard for this. With shipping now, the price of postage has gone up. So absolutely not. I would not pay $35.99 for this guy. Here's one that comes with most of the accessories except for the two missiles and the knife. $44.99, and that's reduced from $49.99. Here is one complete, $37.95, and giving the price of those others, this will be deal of the day as well. Here is another one complete, $49.99. And no, thank you. That is pretty expensive for this figure. But I have my own theory on this. Since the USS Flag is so expensive and was so expensive, and that was the only way to get that KEEL-HAUL, and especially on the aftermarket, he is incredibly expensive. People are turning to this KEEL-HAUL, maybe to customize it or just to have one in their collection. So the price on this guy has gone up. I did not pay that much for this one carded. It was actually very inexpensive. I bought it like 5 or 6 years ago for $10. Here's another one, absolutely no accessories, and he's saying it's a small back logo variant. So let's see if that is true. Yes, it is. $49.99. There is the small back variant. So giving that, and you want $7.99 in shipping, which is a little much, but I'll put that up a deal of the day since the small back or the small logo is harder to find. Here's another one complete. Everything is still on the weapons tree, $49.99. Another one complete, $53.99. Another one, $44.99. The big laser and the knife, $10. No, I don't think so. Oh, here's another one, small logo, complete, $63 or better offer. I'll put that with deal of the day since it's an or better offer. The submachine gun, $2.95. Here's another one that's complete, $49.95. Or better offer. I'll put that with deal of the day. His missile launcher, $1.99. Missile, $1.99. A big laser, $149 to $199. Here is one, another small logo, $47.49. So I'm thinking the smaller logo on the back, I'm getting tired of saying logo, is possibly the beginning of the run of this figure. Then they changed it over to the bigger one. Missile launcher with one missile, $3, but that's just my theory. Big laser, $2.50. Carded, $189.99. So I just opened a $190 action figure just for you guys, and I also want to play with him. His big laser, $8.50. I think not. Missile launcher, $8.99 with a missile. Another missile, $1.99. Missile launcher by itself, $1.99. Here is one. Complete with file card, $44.99. And the rest are just his accessories. Same general price for those. So there you have it, guys. KEEL-HAUL, beautiful figure, especially for being in the late 90s. They didn't go nuts with him. They actually have a very nice color palette that makes sense. They didn't go overboard, no pun completely intended, with this figure. You know, he's a Ghost Striker pilot, so if you have the Ghost Striker, you can pilot that. Very, very cool action figure. I'm glad that I reviewed him finally. I was saving him for a special review. I know people like when I do unboxings, so that's what this was. And here we have it. So stay tuned for next week for another G.I. Joe review, staying in step with this month's current theme of 90s figures. Remember, guys, stay safe out there. Please practice the triple S, safety, sanitize 6 feet. Most important, wash your hands, wear your mask where mandated. If you haven't been vaccinated, talk to your family and your doctor about getting those vaccines. This is the only way we're going to get on top of this, guys, is, you know, people just following what the CDC recommends. It kills me seeing these people so sick, children sick like this. It's a terrible illness if you haven't had it, and please don't get it. Long-term effects of that are hard to get over if you even do. We're still learning about this as we go. Got a pretty good idea what a coronavirus, how it acts and everything, so we got a handle on that, and we know how these things affect the human body, and how to treat it and whatnot. So guys, just stay safe out there, please. I want to see you around for many, many years to come. So anyway, I'm going to continue working on my backdrop, making it a little more spooky for you guys. So this is Joe Motion Videos 82 signing off. You guys take care. Stay safe out there. Remember, be kind to everyone, especially be kind to animals. They know nothing but unconditional love. Until next week, this is Joe Motion Videos 82 signing off. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.